Hey, we're going to make some pulled pork today. Well, tomorrow. Well, tonight. Overnight. We're going to use the Char-Griller Akorn. We're going to go low and slow, 225, 250. It's coming up to temp now. And the way you want to start the fire with these when you're going low and slow is you want to put maybe this many coals at the bottom. I'm using lump charcoal. Kind of make a little hole, just make it so there's really good airflow, good sized pieces. And just light one with a like a propane torch or like a weed burner. Start to light one of them. Close your lid. Open the vents all the way. All right, and then watch it. It's going to take maybe 15 or so minutes for it to even get over 100 degrees. And then once you get up to 100, like 160 or so, start closing some things down, maybe about halfway. And then once it gets up to about 200 or so, just keep inching them down until you get to that point where you want to be, which for us is going to be 225, 250, something like that. I don't mind if it goes to 275. I just don't want it to be done too soon while I'm sleeping. So I'm using the probe on there to get an accurate reading. These are somewhat accurate, but I have this probe. I'm going to go ahead and use it. So uh, this is coming up to temp. For as far as seasoning going, we're not doing anything fancy. This was kind of a last minute thought to do this. So we're going to go ahead and just use, I have some barbecue rubs inside. We're going to just throw it on the shoulder. But, yep, so we're coming up to temp. It's about 214 right now. So I just keep kind of inching them shut a little bit more, and it'll get there. So next step's going to be putting on the meat. All right, guys, we're sitting right at about 223, and for real, it's just been like, 222. Like, oh, I'll just make it time 223. It's just sitting right there for probably the past half hour. I don't know. I think I made the other video about an hour ago, so maybe 45 minutes or so. It's been just sitting. So I'm totally confident it's going to hold the temp overnight. Right now it's about 540, 539. I'm gonna put this on. I'll check it, check it a couple times. Keep an eye on the temp throughout the evening. Maybe I'll come out and visit it before I go to sleep. Let me show you what we have. This is a 7.5 pound pork shoulder. And if you follow the rules of cooking at 225 for this, you're looking about 2 hours per pound, right? So it might take 15 hours. I'm going to use my meter probe here. So that way it can alert me if the temp goes down below 215 or so. I'll set it to, and then if the temp goes above 275, or if the meat temp is higher than what we want, the meat temperature we're looking for is going to be about 200 to 205. I think I have this. I think what I'll probably do is set it up for that, and then anyway, we'll see if it wakes me up. I'm sure it's going to wake me up for the temp. Maybe. I don't know. Can't wait to find out. So let's put this on. I didn't inject it. I was going to inject it, but I didn't clean out the injector last time I used it, so it's pretty gross. And I didn't have time to properly soak and wash and soapy water it. So we're just going to go ahead, toss this baby on. We're on the center there. And taking this meter probe, the bone's over here. I'm going to go ahead and push him in here. So what I'm going to use this for is, this tells me the ambient temperature of the grill plus the temperature of the meat. So normally you don't have to really probe these until you're pretty far into the cook, but mainly I'm going to use it so I can see what the ambient temperature is. Although I'm also using this guy I've had forever. So we'll see. All right. So once you put it on, the temperature is going to drop a little bit because you had it open. Also, air got into the coals a little bit. They might get a little hungry and start raising the temp a little bit on you. So as soon as you put it on, don't keep it open as that long. Right now it's saying 172. I'm going to keep my dials exactly where they are, and it should level back up around that 225-ish range. If not, I'll just mess with it a little bit, and we'll get there. So this is I'm planning to have this finished for there's Eagles game tomorrow at 1. Plenty of time for that. But I want to try to keep it down to like the 225 level, nice and low, because I don't want it for breakfast. If it was up at 275, it'd end up being a breakfast pulled pork. So we'll finish this off. The plan is, hoping it'll be done sometime tomorrow morning around 8 or so, or 9 or 10. And then I'll put it in the cooler, let it rest for an hour or so, and then start pulling it and go from there. So I don't know, we'll check on this tonight a little bit. I'll get some lights out here. All right, it's about 10:30. All right, take a quick peek. I'll do a little spray. Oh, look at him! All right, so this is out producing water. We already have some water sitting down in a tin here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for the night. It's pretty closed up over here. Gonna just baby inch it a little bit. It's at like 255. I'd like to make it a little bit lower. I'm gonna leave it for tonight, and we'll see how it goes. I got my my meter probe. It's gonna alert me if it goes too low or too high. So right now it's about 10:45, and I think we're about 145-ish internal temp. 160, it's going to stall for a little while, so it'll give me some sleep time. And we'll see you in the morning. Have a great night. That just looks so good, doesn't it? Relaxing. Hey, good morning. It's 5 a.m. and getting ready to pull this. Didn't wrap it or anything. Just woke up and looked over at the temp here. So I'm going to give it a little bit more time. Then I'll pull it, wrap it up, put it in a cooler for a little bit, and we'll see you then. You want to take a look? Whoa. I'd say it's about ready. But yeah, we'll pull this pretty soon here. My meter probe died at some point during the night. It just says it lost connection. I don't know if the battery went or what, but I had plugged in this other one anyway. All right. See you in a bit. Hey guys, we're ready. Let's see how it turned out. So I pulled this off. Well, I saw you guys around 5 o'clock, a little bit before 5. I ended up pulling it off around 6:30 or so. And then I went back to sleep. But I pulled it off, put it in the butcher paper here, and sat it in the cooler. Right now it's 9:30, so 3 hours in the cooler. Look at that. Look at that bark on there. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. Get rid of this. See how we're looking here. That bone come right out. Nice. Now, if it's super hot, you don't want to use your hands to do this. You can either use forks. Just start pulling it up like this, and go like that. Or my wife got me these for Christmas. I think it was Christmas. Actually, these are how I got it off the smoker because it was so pull apartness. But this you can just kind of same kind of thing. Just go in there and tear it up. Probably quicker than using forks. Yeah, this looks nice. I'll bring one of these up to you. You can see that nice smoke ring on there. Nice. I'm going to shred this all up. We'll add some barbecue sauce to it, probably a little bit here. It's still smoking. I mean, steaming, hot. Not too hot you can't touch, but hot enough where it'd still be great to eat right now. So, I missed my mark. I wanted to have it done for the game at 1 o'clock, and it being 9:30 right now, I'd rather, I'm glad it's not still cooking for the game, but I was kind of hoping it would end closer to when the game started. I could have left it in the cooler a little bit longer if I wanted to, but I was excited and wanted to get it going here. But yeah, this is great. Can't wait to eat some of this. Get some rolls, or just put some on a plate. And the Akorn did an amazing job overnight keeping that temp, not busting up through. I don't think it went over 250. No, it was 259 when I woke up. Amazing. And that was with lump charcoal. So I'll give you one more look close up here. You see that steaming. Taste test. It's really good. All right, folks. If you have any questions, leave them below. Any comments, leave them below. Let me know what you're cooking this weekend. And see you next time. Thanks for watching.